Hi, my name is Revanta Sarabhai and welcome to this edition of Avid Online. Today, I'm going to share with you my process of how I use the ancient classical dance form of Bharatanatyam to talk about things that are important to me and relevant to our society today. I'm also going to show you an example of how I've used Bharatanatyam to talk about the urgent topic of climate change and sustainability. As many of you probably know, Bharatanatyam is said to have originated in the southern Indian temples of Tamil Nadu around 2000 years ago. Originally performed solo and exclusively by women, it was characterized by the use of rhythmic footwork, facial expressions, and elaborate hand gestures, all of which lent itself to become a sophisticated language for storytelling. For centuries now, Bharatanatyam has been a medium to tell stories from mythology, from the Vedas and Puranas, epic tales of gods, goddesses, and demons. If you've ever watched a Bharatanatyam performance, you're most likely to have watched a dancer tell a story from the Ramayana or the Mahabharata, or the scores of other stories that are part of Hindu sacred texts. Now I, like most professional dancers, started learning when I was a child, and over the years I've danced to hundreds of pieces that tell stories from mythology. However, for some years now, I've been wondering about and working on how one can take this age-old tradition with this incredible richness and depth and use it to tell stories of our times, to reflect on modern society. So, choosing contemporary subjects and writing new poems in English, translating them to Tamil, and setting them to Carnatic music, I started creating a new set of pieces that use Bharatanatyam, a language that I'm well versed in, to explore themes that go beyond what was traditionally expressed. On this particular piece, working closely with my mother, renowned dancer, choreographer, and activist Mallika Sarabhai, we chose to take a traditional format already popular in Bharatanatyam. The Kirtanam is essentially a prayer song in which the dancer describes the different facets and aspects of a deity and tells stories of their greatness, recounting adventures and battles and victories. In this case, we anchor our story in the traditional idea of the Hindu trinity of gods, Brahma, Vishnu, and Shiva, but with a twist. In the dance, I begin by paying obeisance to the Trimurti as is traditionally done. But then, instead of describing Shiva's role as the almighty destroyer, I show how we, the human species, are destroying the earth, polluting the rivers, melting the glaciers, even killing each other in the name of race and religion. And then I turn to Shiva, who in his avatar of Samahara is considered the destroyer. And I say to him, Shiva, we are destroying the earth ourselves. Perhaps we don't need you anymore. In a sense, what this does is it takes an age-old idea and recontextualizes it for today's reality. And by doing so, it not only allows me as an artist to use my art form to address the concerns of our times, but it takes a 2,000-year-old art form and makes it that much more engaging to a younger, modern audience. Through similar experiments, I'm using Bharatanatyam to tell modern-day stories of long-distance love, thereby challenging gender stereotypes, or to tell stories of caste-related injustices in the 21st century. There's a million stories to tell about all the things that matter to you. So what stories will you tell? And what medium will you use to communicate your message? That's it from me today. You can check out more sessions with some great faculty on the Avid Online platform, and you can search for these by using the hashtag #LearningNeverStops. Thank you for watching.